There's pigs just down there. Welcome to another week on the homestead. Last week we were clearing out all of this area here and behind the ruins, and we need to continue to clear this to get all the rest of the roots out. Then we have some exciting things in the episode as well that we have never done before. And stick around to the end of the episode because we have a very exciting announcement.
So stay tuned.
Before, when they built it, they must have laid this concrete ground here, but we don't know if it's in one level because some of them are like big with round bottoms and all different levels, and every time you go in with the shovel it crumbles everywhere. So we're just trying to remove as much as possible so then we can really see the base that we're working with here. It's very challenging, sweating, getting bitten everywhere. We've got one major root left in this whole bit here, and this is like notorious for being so hard to get out. The last one we tried to get out, we left it in because it was too much.
Oh. Okay, there's probably better ways to remove a root. If you know of one, I would really appreciate your help. I really like ivy on the walls. Once we're finished here, it can come back as well, but we need to restabilize this wall, point it and make it nice, smooth and neat. More roots.
After we cleared the upper space, Robbie started an exciting job that he's wanted to do for ages.
I was looking forward for a long time to do that.
The rock face at the stone houses is full of dead trees, and we think that it's been like this for decades. The next step in our new project is for Robbie to abseil down and remove them.
Oh yeah. Round 1. So round 2. Oh. That was cooler back in the days. Ow, ow, ow. Hilarious. I removed a lot of their trees now. I cutted them like 10-15 centimeters above the root. The root is on fire! I cutted them like 10-15 centimeters above the root. We want that the root stays in, that we don't risk more erosion. All of the living plants in there, like all of the living little small oaks in there, we left in as well. So we hope that they grow and then they stabilize the wall again. Fingers crossed for them. So loud. Nothing on the floor. Here is the little baby pot for my little baby. Come.
We have a lemon tree that we bought last year, and it's been in the pot that we bought it in basically, and not doing so well. And we bought a terracotta pot. We're going to plant it in here with the soil, correct soil, and let's hope to see more than one lemon in a year, you know? Yeah, just a baby. I'm gonna have bolito.
So now we can already put in the plant, I think.
Oh, really? You wanna put it here for a second? The root ball.
Okay. Let's go in with you. Yeah, should we make it a little bit deeper?
Yeah?
Okay, can you then? This?
Yeah, like that.
Can you put some on this side as well? Yeah, yeah. Genau. Okay.
So good luck.
You need to do it tonight.
Yeah.
Look at that. Now it just needs to be green and bushy. Oh, we need to have some. Okay.
Oh, wow. On top we add in some pine bark as mulch, so it has something acidic on the top. And we don't have any pine trees on the land. So all of our plants who prefer acidic soil are struggling a little bit because we have alkaline soil. So hopefully this helps.
Emily's doubting that the well's gonna hold me.
It's the second day where our boy goes abseiling down the wall to get out the rest of the dead trees. Do you think at some point the well is going to pull up and you're going to fall down?
Not really.
No, okay. Just hope you're good at tying knots.
Sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. Oh. Go away.
Did you hit off a roof tile?
Yeah. And a stone. Oh, gee.
Wow. Woo.
Ow.
She still wants that. Well, like from both ears now. As you can imagine, we had loads of wood to chip. I started on the huge heap while Robbie continued to cut out the dead trees. I feel like whenever I use the wood chipper, it ages me about 100 years, like from the noise and the stimulation and the dust. And I come off like...
It's been 84 years.
Obviously, you can see it is so much work, like really, I don't even know if the video captures how much work this is. From cutting them dead trees down, which have been there decades, I would say longer, but even just to chip all of the material, to bring it up onto the land, to keep the wood chips, bring the wheelbarrows back down, chip another lot, go back up, back. So it's really a lot. What we're going to do is next week find a bigger barrel in the village so we can make a lot more biochar with some of these small twigs, because they're not that great to chip and we want to be able to have some more charcoal. So that's the plan for that. We've chipped mostly everything now. We just have a lot of the big ones left which we need to cut for firewood, so I'll do that now. It's getting there. This rock face, I'm going to make a drone side by side later on in the video so you can really see the difference. Next step up there is to make a fence around, because it's a complete sheer drop down, and even though it's just us on the land, if we have people come over, family, friends or whatever, we need to put a bit of safety up there, so that's another job that needs doing as well. Done. Well, not done. That is it for this evening. Now I'm gonna go and make some sour cherry jam with sour cherries from the tree. Let's see how it goes. Add a lot of sugar, obviously.
We're doing some biochar here, or at least try to do some biochar with the roots and the small little branches. Yeah, that's life. Biochar is basically charcoal with biomass. We need that to put it in the compost, more so in the soil than after. That we have like a porous material where the microbes can live in.
We had one remaining elder tree to remove and we had no idea where it was growing from. But Robbie finally figured it out.
I think I know where it grew.
Where?
On top of the bread oven, actually.
On top of?
You wanna see? It's a biggie wiggy here. Yeah. And it looks like how I thought. So the construction of the bread oven is basically, underneath here is the dome where the fire burns in, and on top of that they just filled it with sand, how it looks. And somehow a seed of the elder germinated in there and then grew out of there. Between the roof tiles and the dome is filled with roots. With this little alder here, we make biochar now. So all of the bits here, we try to save every bit we need to chip because we're really over it, I can tell you. it's dry season and you actually shouldn't really do fire, but I think with this setup we can risk it, where we really check about the safety and water it around so that we don't risk a wildfire here. Huh? And what's forbidden around here is they chuck everything onto one pile and then they burn it, which is very hard forbidden. And you see just the people doing it here after it rained, when the land is wet, which is not many times. Huh?
There's pigs just down there. Don't come near me.
What did I get myself into?
Why?
Yeah, you look at this, it's chaos.
Oh, yeah, chaos.
Absolute
Yeah.
chaos.
What a week. If you've made it to this far in the video, you are a true fan, and we have something very exciting to tell you about our next plan.
We start to renovate the ruins.
You heard it here first. We are a little bit scared, very much excited, a little bit scared, and anticipating what the next few months will bring. Probably going to need a lot of help and suggestions, so if you already have ideas of what we can do in this cave area by the bread oven, anything, we would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Before we actually hit the renovation of the first stone house, we've got so much to do down here. Next week we need to get the tractor fixed because we need to be able to transport material up and down here. Without it, it's really not doable, to be honest.
It's doable, but it just takes us so much longer.
Doable if you have a chiropractor probably on hand. We need to flatten this area here, fix this erosion problem there. So a lot to look forward to.
Thank you very much for joining us on our journey. It's really nice to read all of your comments and to see how you support us.
Thanks so much for watching. See you next week. This is the start of something new and hopefully great.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. See ya.
Bye.